Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, welcome. We're the Garza twins. I'm Carly.
And I'm Britta.
And if you like this video and you like other videos you watch, we'd love it if you would subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about our favorite BareMinerals products. Okay, so we obviously haven't tried every single SKU the brand offers, but we've tried a lot and they're just consistently one of our favorite brands, if not our favorite brand.
Yeah.
So we wanted to do this video, and again, like, I'm sure there's things that are really great that we just personally haven't tried. So if there's something missing from this selection, it's not like we hate it, we just probably didn't try it. But we could mention some things we don't like, but we don't want it to be negative. So
Yeah.
These are just our favorite products from the line, and we think they're like top-notch products that are just like our favorites in the category too. Okay, so first up, this will come to no surprise if you've been with us for a while, because this is my holy grail makeup product, and it is being discontinued, but I saw that it was still available on Sephora and Ulta. So until that runs out, I will continue speaking about it. But this is the BareMinerals Invisible Bronzer. I buy the shade medium because it's the most flattering tone-wise to my skin tone. It's a baked formula. It looks like this. I feel like you can sheer it out, you can build it up. It's just so easy to blend out on the skin. It looks so natural. If I'm not wearing a full face of makeup, it still looks really natural on my skin. It is my favorite bronzer, my favorite makeup product. I truly love it. Everyone that I've recommended this to in like my everyday life, like friends, family, has fallen in love with it. I truly don't know why they're discontinuing it, because it pains me. I feel like this is such a good formula, but like, why would they get rid of it? And now they have a pressed bronzer, which I like baked bronzers. Me too.
So
I prefer baked too. I feel like they look more natural. And I know that pressed bronzer has been getting good reviews, and I might try it eventually, but I don't know. I just really love this, and I wish they wouldn't get rid of it. Maybe they'll bring it back in the future. I need to stock up on it, but I love it. It's an amazing bronzer. Okay, another thing that comes as no surprise is my love for BareMinerals Complexion Rescue. This is my go-to product on a daily basis. Like, I never stray. If I do, I mix this into a foundation, because like, I just use this every single day without a doubt, besides the other product we're going to talk about, which I have on today. But this is the Complexion Rescue. It's been around for years. It has a cult following. They describe it as a gel cream, and it's basically like a gel cream tinted moisturizer, but it's very, very sheer. But the gel kind of texture adds to like the spreadability. Like, I usually just squirt this on my hand and apply it with my fingers. It is so easy to blend, and because it's so sheer, you really don't have to be spot on with the color. Like, I can wear vanilla in the winter, and I can even wear, like, this is wheat 4.5 and vanilla's 2.0. So there's quite a few shades in between, but it's just so flexible because the coverage is so sheer. There's squalane in this, which adds like a nice hydration element, and it also definitely adds a dewy finish, in my opinion, to the skin. I get compliments on my skin a lot, and I'm always wearing this. Like, people are like, oh, you're so glowy, and sometimes it's a little too dewy. Like, I have to like make sure to set it in my T-zone, but it's just a beautiful finish. If you like a sheer product, like, I'm not gonna lie, this offers very little coverage. Like, it's a light coverage product, but I love that because it definitely evens out my skin tone, covers some redness, but it just makes your skin look like your skin, but better, and that's the look I like. Okay, also has SPF 30, which is awesome too, and I think it's a mineral sunscreen in this. And yeah, a tube lasts me a long time, and I wear it every day. This one is basically gone, and I've already repurchased. Like, I just repurchased this. This is my most repurchased product by far. I think
Same with the bronzer.
Yeah.
And a bronzer?
Yeah.
Like, who goes through that much bronzer?
I think I repurchased this like 4 or 5 times. But anyway, it's lovely. You've seen me use it in like every get ready with me. It's the easiest like put on and go product. Everything layers beautifully on top of it. Concealer, like cream products, powder products, everything. I've also seen people buff on BareMinerals Original Foundation on top of this, and it looks really lovely.
We have to try that again.
I know. That's something that we wore for years and then just like forgot about it.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say we can put that in this video, but we can do an honorable mention that the original foundation like suited us for years.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's still good. We just haven't used it in years. But yeah, Complexion Rescue, top notch. Probably, like Britta said, the bronzer is her favorite makeup product. This is my favorite makeup product of all time. Next up is another complexion product. This is the Confectioner Rescue Hydrating Foundation Stick. It has an SPF of 25, and this is truly the only foundation stick I've ever tried and loved.
Me too.
Although I want to try the new milk one because that looks promising. Yeah, but could it be better than this? No.
Asked for how excited I was when I saw that they were making a stick version of
Yeah.
my favorite complexion product.
She was excited. First of all, this packaging is absolutely glorious. I love it so much.
I love it too.
It feels like you're putting water on your skin.
It
when you
does.
swipe
It feels
on.
even more watery than like this feels like a gel cream, how they describe it. This doesn't feel like a cream at all. It just feels like a gel.
Yeah, and you swipe it on so easily. You can blend it out. This can even
I have
be,
this on today. You do too?
Yeah. This can even be blended out with a sponge. I mean, a brush is easiest, but it can be used with a sponge. That's how like creamy it is.
Yeah, but I recommend a brush.
Yeah, me too. But I'm just saying, if you only have a sponge or if you're a sponge kind of person, it can work. I just love this. I feel like it gives just enough coverage to even out the skin tone. It's just dewy enough. It just looks like your skin, but better, similar to the other one, but more coverage in this.
I think more coverage, yeah.
But it's still only like a
little
medium
more
coverage.
dewy even though. Like once your oils get involved, it gets pretty dewy. But again, I think it looks so pretty.
It looks so good. Like when you first, I just have never had this experience with foundation stick. Like when you first blend this out, it just looks so dewy and fresh and just like good skin.
Yeah, it just looks like your skin, but better.
That's like BareMinerals. I feel like all of their products just make your skin look so much better.
Their complexion products for sure.
Yeah.
Because we have one more to talk about.
If you have dry skin like we do and you are scared of foundation sticks, honestly, I'm scared of them too because my skin is so dry and I love this with my whole heart.
Yeah, me too. And our shades, like I said, Wheat 4.5 is like my preferred shade because it darkens it a bit so I don't look like so fair. But BareMinerals sent us these, and Vanilla I've used in the past, so that's the shade I'm using, and it works fine.
And I have Buttercream 03, and this is like a perfect match to my skin tone.
Mine's 02.
And usually I kind of like my foundations to be a little darker.
That's what I'm saying. 4.5 has a good undertone.
Yeah, she talks about this, but because like if you use a light foundation, it can accentuate dry skin, so she always goes darker with her foundation, and I do the same and just blend it down my neck. So I could even go a little darker, but 03 matches my skin like perfectly, especially in the winter.
Okay, our last complexion product is the Bare Pro Stick Concealer.
I forgot to grab mine.
Mine literally looks messed up. Look at it.
I know.
I use it every day, and funny story with this. If we ever did one of those videos, oh my god, it's almost gone! It's almost gone, you guys. I have to buy a new one.
Oh, the sale, it's over.
It's over. Oh my god, I didn't even know. Oh, darn it, whatever. I should have got a new one during the Sephora sale. Anyways, again with the component, I really like it. It's really messy right now, but it has a aluminum eggshell, so that's really nice. But anyways, another one of those like things where you get a product and you just like have no interest in it.
Yeah, well, I always thought it like, because I tried it under my eye, and I'm like, oh, this is a bit dry for under my eye.
BareMinerals sent this to us when it first launched, and I want to say it was like a year and a half ago.
Maybe even more. We lived at our other place.
That's true. And we both tried it like under our eyes, and we were like, oh, this is weird. Like we were so used to liquid concealers, I think too, that we just like weren't excited to try a stick. But from the get-go, I said this shade number 4, matched me better than any other concealer I've ever tried in my life. You guys know I've talked about...
They're really good with shades.
Yeah, they're so good with shades. I've talked about it plenty of times that I can never find concealers that match me. They're either too yellow, too pink, not the right tone. This one is literally the most neutral, perfect concealer shade. Everyone else out there, listen. Number 4 is great, and everyone should have a shade like this in their line. It's phenomenal. Anyways, so I let this sit for, a year, possibly a year, and then I brought it out when I was experiencing breakouts, and I was just like, oh, I need something quick to just like throw on my breakouts. I started using it for that, and then I just got crazy and started using it like, oh, I have redness here, put a little there, put a little there. Oh, I'm gonna just throw it under my eyes. And now this like works good under my eyes. I don't know what changed.
I don't know, I'm still really dry. I'm like super dry.
I am too, but anyways, if you have good prepped skin, literally all I do with this is I'll use Complexion Rescue and then spot conceal with this, and I blend it out with my fingers. Like that's how blendable this formula is.
It's the perfect concealer for spot concealing. I cannot use anything else.
And for like redness, like around my nose. Like literally I can blend out with my fingers, and it looks, again, like your skin, but better. It looks like your skin is perfected. It provides like a thin veil of coverage, but it's enough coverage that it really does cover. I mean, it's obviously way more coverage than the Complexion Rescue product. It's just so beautiful, and again, like we talked about the stick foundation, which we have never tried a stick foundation we liked, although we've never tried the Hourglass one.
Yeah, we haven't tried that.
I know people love that, but we never found one we liked. Like they always look cakey and gross. And same with the stick concealer. Like I've even tried Clé de Peau, and I think it's really lovely, but I might prefer this because it's just creamy and just
like
beautiful.
their products are so, they're just, I mean, you guys probably think this video is sponsored because we love BareMinerals so much.
We just think they're hugely underrated.
They're
and we want
so
to give
underrated,
them
and like their products just accentuate like your natural features. I think that's like how we feel about makeup. Like we like to just like, you know, like everyone likes to, you know, make your face look a little more chiseled and like defined, and like defining your eyes, and obviously everyone loves mascara to make their eyelashes like have a more oomph, but we think of makeup as just accentuating like how you look, but like make it look natural but better. And I think that BareMinerals has just like mastered that in their products. Like they make your skin look better and just more healthy and glowy, and just in like a really effortless way.
Or at least the products we're talking about.
Yeah, and that's just like our style of makeup. So obviously if you have like a more intense way of doing makeup, you know, and you use like more products and do like really impressive eye looks, like that's great. We like admire the art of makeup, so any kind of makeup we love, but this is like our personal, you know, style, and so like BareMinerals really caters to that style.
Yeah, it's like they're still performance products. I feel like they work on that level, but they're easy to use, and like we said, they just make your natural beauty kind of accentuated, which is our favorite.
Okay, so I did want to mention 2 of their blush products. The first being their new Bounce and Blur blush, is specifically in the shade Blurred Buff. The other shades are really beautiful, but they don't give the same effect that this one does. I feel like this shade...
Yeah, it's the best shade, and Britta has it, so I never can use it, but...
Well, you can use it.
Yeah.
This shade is just like my ideal blush shade because I feel like it just gives a flush to the cheeks.
Yeah, like I said, it's really similar to NARS Madly, if you own that.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a peachy, like browny nude. It's just really beautiful. I love this formula. We kind of demonstrated it in a Get Ready With Me video we recently posted, but I use a stippling brush, and I'll stipple it in here and then swirl it onto the cheeks, and it just looks very natural and fresh. It's kind of like a cream to powder finish. Love this formula, love this color. We recommended it to one of our friends recently, and she was like, I love that blush so much, which makes us happy anytime someone like likes one of our recommendations. But if you're the type of person that like has a few go-to blushes that you use, which a lot of people are, most people are.
That's me.
Yeah, I think that this should be in your arsenal because it's just like the best everyday blush. You can physically use it every day.
Like blush, I feel like this is for you.
That's true.
It's very sheer and buildable, like not intimidating, and it's like basically a bronze color. So you're never gonna go wrong. A lot of people don't like blush because they think it makes like their redness come out.
We love blush.
I know we love blush.
And blush is like having a moment, and Carly and I are like, we've been talking about blush for years.
No,
people are like just now getting into it, I feel. And the next product is the BareMinerals Desert Bloom Gen Nude Mini Blush Trio, and I really hope this isn't limited edition. I got this on Sephora not too long ago. We do like their powder blush formula in general. It's really good, but I just specifically wanted to mention this palette because first of all, the packaging, I love this.
I love it too.
I think it's so beautiful. I love how thin it is so you can still travel with it. And I really appreciate the shades that they included in here because they're different from each other, but they're all very wearable and they work for a multitude of skin tones. Like I can use all 3 of these shades. I love to mix them together. I love to wear them on their own. Like I just feel like it's so versatile in that sense that it's the perfect way to travel. We have the shade That Peach though, Call My Blush, and You Have Me at Merlot. Their names are so cute too. But this is just a really blendable, buildable blush formula. Like Carly said, if you're someone that doesn't like blush or is scared of it, all of their blushes I would say start pretty sheer. These are a little more, these are pretty pigmented.
I have Call My Blush and I feel like it's pretty pigmented.
Really? Okay, I mean, I wouldn't say, okay, like,
if you're really new to blush, I would start with the Bounce and Blur.
Yes, me too, because it does look more natural. It's easier to work with because it is kind of a creamier formula, because creams are just easier to blend in my opinion. But I do think like compared to some blushes where you put your brush in and it's like pigment and then you put it on your face, like that's not what this is.
Does BareMinerals have a cream blush? No. Can they release one if you're watching this? Please.
I want them to do a cream bronzer so bad.
Can you imagine? A cream collection.
Oh my god, a cream collection, please, for begging you.
That'd be amazing.
Anyways. Okay, I thought I saw something outside. This is just, like, it's a good formula because, okay, I would say it's like a medium pigmentation. Like, You can put it on in one swipe and blend it out and it looks really natural and beautiful, but you could build it up if you're into that like super pigmented blush look. But these shades are all really wearable, but also unique. I feel like I can't really find these like in every other line.
I agree, yeah.
And so that's another thing I love about it. Like I said, the packaging really got me. It's a really good price. And the pans are still a really good size for being a mini blush trio. The pans are like big in my opinion.
Last up are the Bare Pro lipsticks, and we did a whole video on these, so I'll definitely link it down below so we don't like, so you can watch that if you're interested in buying them. And we swatched all the colors because they sent them all to us, so you can see which colors you like. But these are so unique, and we say that in that video, but they are in the same component as the concealer, which we love. And they're basically just like,
put more on.
I don't have any on. I'm so dumb. I didn't put it on. Stupid. But
I love it.
it's so thin and creamy, but it dries down to like the most comfortable, weightless feel. But the pigmentation is there. It's not like those. It's kind of like how those sheer lipsticks have become very popular. Like that
balmy lipsticks.
Yeah, that texture. How they're very like glidey, they feel very weightless, they're like a throw on and go. It's like that concept, but the pigment is super strong.
And it still dries down matte, not like a balm.
Yeah, it dries down matte. This is my favorite shade. I think it's Geranium. It's so unique, just like the blushes. They did a really good job with the shades. They're very unique.
I'm wearing the shade Spice, which is a good nude. We did mention in that video that we wish they had more nudes. You guys know we like a good neutral, like brownie nude, and that's so hard to find, which is why we did like our favorite nude lipsticks video. But I wish they had more nudes in this range, and I hope they release some in the future because I think they could use that. But the bold colors in this range are gorgeous.
Stunning. Yeah, like Geranium, and then my other favorite is Petunia. These are both phenomenal. They're just beautiful shades. Like I said, if you want like a natural face and then throw in a bold lip, these lipsticks are the way to go.
Yeah.
Because they're so comfortable and they last forever, but they're just so easy. Like again, like their products are so easy to use in my opinion, but like we were saying, for someone that does like really art looks and kind of like avant-garde, like this is a product that they would even like.
Yeah, that's
they are
true.
so bold but so easy to use, and there is some playtime. Like I was able to blend this out, but once it sets and they last.
But even like you guys saw, I was able to layer it back up, and it doesn't feel too heavy. It doesn't feel too like cakey on the lips. Oh,
And they're small, so they're easy to travel with.
We love this
And they
component.
have a matching color band, so you can see which color you're reaching for. Oh, and the bottoms are color matched. So really just thought out, love them, love these lipsticks.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. One of you actually recommended we do this video, so thank you for the idea. And of course we love BareMinerals, so if you guys have tried some products that we didn't mention, like we said, we probably just haven't tried them. So leave your recommendations down below because we always want to hear about new products you guys love.